First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that hold well, and salutations to the elect pushing its truth to the four corners of the earth and truth in its vicinity. Right, in this particular video, I want to talk about us being as refined silver and gold that is tried. All right, and what does it mean to be refined? That means to remove impurities. Right, this is what we're focusing on. To remove impurities or unwanted elements from a substance, typically as a part of an industrial process. Right, look, purify. See that? The Lord wants to purify you, removing what? Impurities. And these impurities will be what? These sins, man. Breaking the law, statutes, and commandments and not practicing them. Eating shrimp, pork, crab, lobster, all the other abominable foods, man. Committing adultery, covenanting with your brother has. Just basically, you're in the world. These holidays come by, you celebrating Christmas and Halloween, you're going to watch the ball drop. You worship yourself. When the birthdays come around, you do birthdays, but it's self-worship. That's what I was meaning with that. All right? You have not been refined. You're still full of transgression. You're still full of dross. All right? You got to become that refined silver. All right? And what does it mean when gold is tried? When you put gold into the furnace, all right, when you put heat to gold, what happens? Impurities come up out of it. So when the Lord puts you in the fire of adversity, and he puts you through things, your boss might be acting a certain way, your woman might be acting a certain way, so forth and so on. Shit might just be going left in a lot of ways for you. But if you hold fast, have patience, have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and keep doing what you have to do for the Lord, guess what? You're going to come out with more patience. You're going to come out with more faith. The Lord has made you more pure. He has took those impurities up out of you, preparing you for the day of Jacob's trouble. All right? And making you acceptable unto him. Because he don't do that to everybody. You notice how you look around the earth and when you first came inside of the truth, you might, had this thought, because I know I did, where I'm like, well, damn, why is everything negative? Everything happens, bad to me. And everybody else, you see them just living lavishly. Why? Because the Lord ain't worrying about them. He's not trying to increase their faith. He ain't putting them into the fire of adversity. He's trying to make me have more patience, make me have more tolerance, show me proper manners and etiquette in this truth, treating a brother the way I want to be treated. Bring me to a low and humble and a meek state. He ain't doing that to everybody. All right? And through the years, he gets those impurities up out of you, and you become more pure. You become refined. All right? I hope that was, edifying what I brought out. Let's hop into this. This is Zechariah 13:9. And I will bring the third part through the fire. This is talking about the elect right here. Because 2/3 will be left in the fire. They're going to be left, or Salaki. The 2/3 are going to be left here to burn in Babylon. The 1/3 are going to be saved. We're going to be beamed up when those nukes come and touch America. And I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined. We already went through what it means to be refined. And will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, Yahweh is my power. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and 5. For gold is tried in the fire. You see that? For gold is tried in the fire. The Lord is constantly comparing us to silver and gold. Right? So just like the name of this video in my Bruce Lee voice, my friend, be as gold, or be as silver, be like gold. He wants us to be like refined silver and tried gold. He wants us to get those impurities up out of us. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. See that? Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. And this is talking about the elect. But once again, comparing us what? To that pure, precious gold. All right? That fine gold, that pure gold. All right? Which means what? We got those impurities up out of us. We don't partake in what the world partakes in. We're not a part of the world. Let's get this first. This is Isaiah 1:22. Thy silver is become dross. Once again, comparing Israel to silver and gold. And what is dross? Dross is that thick, black substance that gets over oxidized silver. All right. When silver is oxidized, a chain reaction happens in the silver, and it forms a layer of black film. That's called dross. All right. And this dross would be what? Iniquity. All right. You sinning. Thy silver has become dross. You're not refined. You're not pure. You're dross. Thy wine mixed with water. Out of this precious truth that we have is mixed with water, which means falsehoods, philosophies. That wine being the truth, because you got wine on the right hand side and you got wine on the left hand side. Right? Just the wine is what? The truth. Mixed with water will be the philosophies and falsehood. Revelations 18, in the beginning of Revelations 18, it says, they have drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. That's that wine on the left hand side. That is what? That is those philosophies. All right? But thy silver is become dross. And we already talked about what dross is. The Lord is not looking for dross silver. He's looking for refined silver and tried gold. All right? And if you prove not to be refined silver and tried gold, guess what? You will be left here to burn. You're really lead. You're really brass. You're really tin. All right? And he's going to melt you. He's going to leave you here to melt you. As a matter of fact, I got it queued up. Ezekiel 22:17, and we read, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. See? All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because ye are all become dross, behold, therefore I will gather you in the midst of Jerusalem. And this is just, we're people before we're placed. This doesn't mean we go or catch a plane over there to Jerusalem. All right? As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in mine anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. So when those nuclear missiles touch down here in Babylon, the Lord's going to leave you 2/3 here, man, and leave you here to be destroyed by nuclear fire. All right? So that's just it. So I'm going to say in my Bruce Lee voice once again, my friend, be as silver, be as gold. And with that, I hope it was edifying. Shalom.